Hi, everyone. Okay, so this is your Monday reading, and this is the vibe for Monday, and this is the vibe for the upcoming week. I think it might change. Um, okay, so I'm making this Sunday afternoon or close to evening, and it is so rainy and wet, and it's getting colder now. It's just bizarre, and I know I have kind of been a little on a little bit of emotional roller coaster. I know a lot of other people are too. And so when I ask Spirit, what is the message and the vibe, not just for Monday, but moving into the week? What do we need to know? What do we need to remember? Don't shoot the messenger, right? Okay. Positive vibes with a hand and a heart and all that good stuff, all that feel good stuff. And I thought, are you kidding me, man? I'm in no kind of mood for that. Well, guess what we've got? Positive vibes. So, hi, little baby. So, I told her I was getting ready to make a video and that she needed to come say hello to everybody. So, anyway, I know some of you are dealing with outrageous things right now, just absolutely horrific things right now. And I don't know what all of them are, but I know some of you have hinted around at it, and some of you have reached out for good vibes. And so if you feel so inclined to comment about on someone else's post, please do so. And for those of you who do regularly, thank you so much. Thank you. That's a positive vibe, right? You know, it's every little bit we do makes a difference. Every little thing we do, every thought we give to the universe to ripple outward into the collective makes a difference. So, hang on. Oh, that was a big gulp. Okay, so when I ask Spirit, so help me out with the vibe. What does this mean? What does this mean? Why? Is it because there's a shift? And it feels like there's a little bit of a shift. It feels like there's a okay. This. Let me get another drink. I'm going to put it up there where you can see it. Okay, so what the image I just got is actually kind of funny. It's kind of like a windshield in the wintertime. And when you get just like that little window of visibility cleared out or defrosted, and if you're on mass transit, then God love you, because it is hard in the winter. But that little bit of window where you can just see, that's the little crack in the veneer that they're trying to explain to me. So it looks like there's been a slight opening in the window of positivity. What are you doing, little baby? There's been a slight little bit of visibility where we can see through. So just hold on to that. Okay? Try to hold on to that. Okay. Um, the phrase I'm hearing is the beginning has begun. The beginning has begun. So we are about to yeah, that's good. That's good. All right. Let's see if we can get into a message and a vibe. Sweet baby, I know you're so sweet, but you gotta not chew on things. Okay, I'm gonna move the microphone over here, so if it makes a weird noise, sorry, but I need to get into this. See, okay, what do you want me to do? This one, okay. And I am reaching for the Rana George Lenormand. And this one is a little different than most because she does have a couple of extra cards in the deck that she makes. And I don't think there's any coincidence that there's a Hamsa with an all-seeing eye in it. Okay. Okay. Let's just get to it. All right. Mother and Father God, all that is, creator of all things, please come into the space, come into this reading. Archangels, ascended masters, please come into this reading. Honey bunny, oh, here, why don't you get down for a minute? Thank you. Oh, I don't want her to get sick. Hurt her little teeth. Okay, I'm going to move my microphone back over here, so hopefully you can hear me a little better. Okay, so what is the message for the collective? For those that this will resonate with, and remember, please remember, this is a general reading. Only take it if you get that little fluttering, trilling, and it may not be all yours, but part of it might be. So who knows? So this is going to be for Monday, moving us into the week. What is the message for the collective? What is the message for the collective? The part that this will resonate with. Okay. Well, we know there's a lady involved, and this is one in which is dancing and lighthearted, and she feels middle-aged. She might be a little bit older. All right, what else? What else? What else? What else do you want us to know? Okay, well, that came out with some force. Stars. Okay, that's a statue right there. It's a statue. The first thing I thought was like a selenite pyramid, but it's, oh gosh, if I can hold it without dropping it. This card is called Stars. Galaxies, cosmos, and it's over water. So there's about to be something that is going to bring you to your, I'm hearing the word sense of fulfillment, so fulfillment. It is card 16. Okay, this one, add it together, it's card 29 is 11. You don't distill down an 11 in numerology, and you can, but it's a master number. And then we have card 16, which if you add it together, it's a 7, which is a mystical number. So the emotions, 11 is a hard number, okay, as a master number goes. And a 7 is a mystical number. That you are getting ready to understand. Okay, this is what I'm getting from Spirit. So, whomever this is for, you are about to understand your place in the world. Your spirituality is about to unlock doors for you that you didn't think were possible. This is a very good, no wonder they said stay positive. And then we've got card 40. All right, this is sort of a bazaar, like the center of town and a workplace. Oh, a workplace. Okay. So perhaps you are getting ready, but it has to do with mysticism. So this isn't the daily work a day kind of job. This has to do with go where you are divinely guided. Oh. Okay. So if you find that you keep thinking of something or looking into something or pursuing something and you're not quite sure yet. Okay, at my age, if I thought, I want to be an astronaut, well, okay. I don't think that's going to happen, but there's nothing and there's no harm in looking into it. Or I may end up looking up or learning about either astronomy or astrology or something like that. Now, something that I would personally perceive as a realm of possibility, let's say you're a nurse, okay? Let's say you're a nurse. You're already in the work field. You already have that background of knowledge and that wealth of knowledge behind you. Let's say it's been on your mind nonstop and coming up constantly, one reminder after another, and you just get this itch that you feel like you need to scratch, and you keep thinking, I wonder what it would take for me to be a PA or a physician's assistant, that next step in the evolution of the work. It doesn't matter what age or how old you are or what age you are. If you are still actively working or you still have an active brain, look into it, because you've already put in so much work to get to where you are. Take a look at it, and someone needs to hear that. So if there's something you're thinking about doing that you're already doing, but you just want to elevate it or move it along or it's not even an elevation so much as get more education that's required to do it. You may already be doing it to a degree. You know what? Look into it. Look into it. If you are thinking about, for someone, I keep getting the word studio. So whether it's an art studio or a dance studio or a yoga studio or some kind of holistic practice studio is what I feel like, then absolutely look into it. You know, financially, times are kind of tough right now. And I am the first to acknowledge that, and I know about it. So what I would suggest is make sure it's possible and plausible. And you may, this could be, you might be sharing a space with someone, but that's okay, because if it gets you where you want to go, then it gets you where you want to go. Now, the next card out is card 1, and this is the Rider. So this card always reminds me of the Pony Express and the old mail system. So you may be expecting something through snail mail, or you may just be taking your time. It's not going to happen right away is the message I'm getting. Don't let old ways of things hold you back, and don't beat yourself up. Don't let the negative naysayers get you down, okay? Now, you always want to make sure your bases are covered. You always want to make sure you're taking care of yourself. You are taking care of yourself and those that are dependent on you. But you know what? That where there's a will, there's a way thing. It doesn't matter if it takes 1 year or if it takes 5 years. If you're still alive 5 years from now, what's it matter? You can still try it. Okay, this one is the card number 2, 4-leaf clover. Yeah, and this one is card 36, the cross, and that is not about spirituality or religion or anything. This is card, if you add it together, it's card 9, and that's a conclusion and an ending, and that can usually mean dogma in its most restrictive forms. But then we move into card 2, and it's a 4-leaf clover. This is a gift. This is clover. This is a wild field of clover, and it's unlimited possibility is what I'm getting. Now, there will be some mountains to climb. There will be some times that you have to stop, and you may wonder, why did I get into this? But you know what? Keep your eye on the prize is what I'm hearing. Keep your eye on the prize. Surround yourself with people who will encourage you in a realistic way, okay, and in a positive way. Not anyone who will try to hold you back because of their own insecurity. That's really important. Oh, and I picked up the deck and I was shuffling around just randomly, and I heard open it, and I did. Card 34. Again, we have a card number 7 when you add it together, and it's fish. So that means abundance. Abundance in all ways, abundance. Fish means simply more. There's the best and easiest way to read that card with the Lenormand is abundance. So that sounds pretty darn good to me. Okay. Anything else? Yeah. No. They want me to keep this one super duper, like, insanely short. I don't know why. I think because we're going to build on this throughout the course of the week. Yeah, I'm just hearing that that's it. They want this reading to stand as it is. Okay. So it's important for us to, they're giving you an assignment. Well, how do you like that? What I'm hearing is that think about if there's anything else you want to do or achieve in your life. And that could be even just cleaning out that junk drawer that's driving you nuts because it's hard to open. Or something about plants for someone. There's a potted plant, or there is some kind of, and it could be a big project, it could be a little small project, but what I'm seeing is a pot with multiple plants in it. And that could be symbolic or that could be literal, but you are about to grow something. So they want you to focus on, Spirit wants you to focus on what you want to grow and what you want to see come to life. And it could literally be a plant. So start small and move your way up if that's what you're doing. The main thing is to remain positive, and remember, we have that little window of visibility, and it will continue to grow as the window defrosts and defogs. Think about what path you're on. Is it the right path for you? You will know if you're on the right path. You feel it in your gut. This is incredibly positive. It feels like the beginning of change has already happened. The beginning has begun. I think that's what I'm going to call it. Okay. I love you all so much. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you for inviting me into your coffee or tea time or whatever time. And I am profoundly grateful for every single one of you. And I'm going to take that advice and start saying a little more positive too. All right. Okay, everyone, sending you love and gratitude. Thank you so much. Explore your life. That's the message. Thank you so much. Okay, we will talk soon. We'll talk soon. All right.